I think one of the things that's important and exciting in the aging research is that it is never too late, and it's also never too early to focus on aging well. There are many older adults who have a health crisis, and that's what prompts them to start to make changes. But it can go one of two ways. Either they can be inspired to take action, or they end up more discouraged, and that's where you really see that sense of decline, where people are going over the hill in these very kind of classic aging experiences that really end up being quite tragic, but that is preventable. As I delved into the research, what I didn't know initially when I first started exploring this is that 70% of how we age is about the lifestyle choices that we make. I had always thought that it was more about genetics or outside variables that weren't in my control. And as I explored more, it became very clear that it was up to me how well I was going to age. And that in some ways may seem daunting, yet it also can be empowering. I would say there are 4 main health areas that are very important to attend to. So there's physical health, mental functioning, how we're doing cognitively, our emotional health, as well as social health. And interestingly, all 4 of those categories really intertwine with each other. So when you're attending to one area, it also bolsters the other areas as well. So for example, exercise is one that is often encouraged, and that will impact all 4 of those areas. But for those who aren't interested in exercise, there are definitely other ways. For example, connecting deeply with our loved ones and focusing on our relationships. It helps our physical health. It helps our mental functioning. In particular, with connecting, one of the things that's important is to have meaningful conversations. And when we talk with each other and connect in a more thoughtful way, it helps our mind stay active and engaged. You know, as a psychologist, one of the things that was interesting was looking at the impact of emotional health. People who have better emotional coping skills absolutely age better, partly because there is so much to cope with. By the end of one's life, we're all really dealing with loss, death, feeling vulnerable, the physical struggles. You know, those are some of the humbling things that have happened by the time we've gone through a full life. And so the capacity to be able to deal with that well emotionally is crucial, and those who are more emotionally resilient absolutely age better. There's a dramatic misunderstanding about aging. We have this sense that aging is, by definition, a steady decline towards death. And so there's a very bleak outlook. And certainly the optimistic outlook, how we look at the world, is correlated with physical well-being, mental functioning, emotional health, and relationships. But most people don't know how to get there. They don't know what the steps are that are needed in order to have a truly full life.
So aging well is about living well, and so when we're doing the things that take care of us for the here and now, it also sets us up to be at our best with age.
Being able to speak about optimistic aging has been a really invigorating experience for me. The audiences are generally folks who are looking for information. Some are feeling discouraged about their own aging process, and to be able to share the good news about aging well, that energy in the room is so exciting. It takes it from what we expect as a very bleak experience to really turning it into a vibrant discussion and interaction about what does it mean to age well.